Hello everyone, welcome, welcome. Hello everyone, welcome, welcome. Hello. All right. So as you're coming in, be sure to say hello. Let me know that you're here. Hi Kathy, welcome. How are you tonight? Gonna have some fun with pastels. So I hope we have some people join us tonight. Hi Sue and everyone. I think Kathy right now it's just you and I. You and I against the world. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started. As people come in, they can catch up. If they can always go back and watch the replay. Hi Fran. So just a few little announcements. This month is my Stampiversary month. So if you place an order of $50 or more, you'll get a free embellishment. Be sure to use this month's host code so that I know that you want them. If your order is $35 or more, you will get the PDF of 15 projects, all step-by-step tutorials, measurements, pictures, everything. If you're a member of my Sweet Bee Stampers team, you get those perks automatically for free. So you'll get those PDFs every month. And I think I posted them. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. So make sure you use the host code so that I know. Hi, Kay. The other thing is this catalog is soon coming to an end. We only have about another week and a half. This catalog here, the January to June, will be done. So there are great savings in here. A lot of the items at 50% off. Some are less. Some are great finds. Stock up now. Once they're gone, they're gone. Be sure to check out what's retiring so you don't miss out on it. And it's kind of easy to figure out. If you look at this and you look at the new annual catalog, you can kind of figure that out. But there is a whole listing on my online store at StampinSueCreates.stampinup.net that you can check and see. So don't miss out on any of those things. Tomorrow night we're having our pastel class, and so the things I'm showing you tonight are not going to be included in my class tomorrow night. So don't think, oh, I already saw that. Nope, it's going to be all different, a lot more involved, but easy. But you're going to love it. So I do have one piece of Happy Mail that I received. This came all the way over from the United Kingdom. Yes, the United Kingdom. Who knew, right? So here's the card I want to share. And let me stand up so I can make sure you can see it up close and personal. I'm not sure if you can see, but can you see how that was die cut but put back in? So this is like how I give cards away, which stay till the end because I will be doing a card giveaway. There are two demonstrators that I watch, and their names are Barry and Jay. They're from Matusu Crafts, and they are in the United Kingdom, and I won one of their cards. So I was really excited about that. So it came in the mail, and they're Matusu Crafts, so check them out. This is their website, but they're also on YouTube. They do like really great cards. I mean, my cards are kind of like simple compared to, well, my cards are simple compared to what they do. But I thought that was really fun that I won one of their cards. So that was my Happy Mail this week. And when it came, I was kind of like, let me just cover up. It's kind of like, what is that coming from? I totally forgot. And look, it says delivered by Royal Mail. Oh, that was so fun. So I like getting cards in the mail too. And speaking of that, we do have a monthly card swap group. And all you have to do is make one card and send it to the person that's listed below you. We have a private Facebook page, and everyone is welcome to join in. So if you're interested in that, please be sure to message me and let me know so I can add you to the list and to the group. And if you can't do it one month, no worries. There's always a theme, and it's a lot of fun. And who doesn't love getting cards in the mail, right? Some of the members are like over ambitious, and they send more than just their partner that month a card. So have you seen the YouTube videos? They are very creative, and they're a lot of fun. Thank you for the congrats. Okay, hi Mary. Okay, So, oh, another announcement, there will not be a Facebook Live next week because my daughter's getting married and I'm going to be there. So I'm really excited. Change of plans, last minute. But I'm real excited, nervous, all the above to go. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So I will not be here next Thursday because of the big wedding. So that's exciting. All right. So tonight we're going to work with the soft pastels. Oh, there's Michelle. There's the bride-to-be. We're excited. We're already making lots of plans of things that we're going to squish into a small amount of time. Yes, I'm thrilled that I'm going. So, Lord, God works in mysterious ways. So, yes, I am, Kay. How about that? You know, who knew? A couple days ago I wasn't, and then poof, all of a sudden I am. So we're going to be working with the soft pastel chalks. Well, I guess they're chalks. They're called Soft Pastel Assortment. I'm going to show you where they are in the catalog, so in case you might have overlooked them. So the colors are Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight. There's a small print. Hold on. Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, and Poppy Parade. So those are the... So 8 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. So if you're coming to class tomorrow night, let's put in together your little, here's a little sneak peek at the goodie bags. Woo. So those that are attending the class will get all the materials to make the projects and their little goodie bags. So, so they'll have their chalks and their things to take home with them to create even more. So if you overlook them in the catalog, here's where you can find them on page 126. And they're kind of tucked in down here below. Now you may have overlooked them. Now you get all of those chalks. That's only $9. $9. So it says chalk pastels for coloring, easy to use with a variety of coloring tools. You get one each of the 8 colors. And if you remember, like years ago, we had chalks. They were these little tiny squares. Majority of the time, by the time you got them, they were all cracked and broken and whatnot, but they still work. Same thing with these, but these are actually like chalk sticks. Now, the one thing I did notice when I started using them is it almost has like some sort of coating on it. So you kind of have to scratch them up and use them up a little bit to get down to it. And the pigment is very bright on them, so it's a very deep pigmented chalk. Okay. All right, so I put together some fun techniques. Let's see, let's start off with, and of course you know my style, right? We are easy peasy here in Stampin' Sue Creates. So if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to leave a comment because I will be posting this up on YouTube. So I found the chalks look really great with black, right? Everything goes good with black, right? So I have a hot dog style card here. And I believe I have, yes, I have 3 projects to do tonight. 3. So there'll be 3 card giveaways. Last week everybody left and there was only 2 people left. So those 2 people, it was a process of elimination of who got what card. So everybody booked out. I don't know. Maybe you didn't enjoy it. I don't know. So of course I had to go ahead and pull in my favorite color next to Gorgeous Grape. The polished pink, so I just have a small layer of that. I have another small layer of, oh, I can never remember these colors anymore. Oh, it's not even there. The honey, is it honeybee? Oh my gosh, my mind is just like, it's just on wedding mode. I don't even know where my stamp is. Wait, hold on. Bumblebee. Oh, yeah, Bumblebee. And then I have another smaller layer in black. Okay, so that's going to be our basic layer. So then what I want to do is I'm going to pull in, now this is going to be an upcoming, one of these nights I'm going to use this whole bundle of products because this whole bundle is amazing. This is the Bloom Hybrid Embossing Folder, and it's hybrid because it comes together with the folder and the dies, and you literally can place your die inside here and it will cut and emboss at the same time. is totally amazing. But I'm just going to use it tonight for embossing. And here's what it kind of looks like. The Bloom Hybrid Embossing Folder. Definitely check it out in the catalog. And it is item number 1559.89. Okay? So that's with our small little piece of black is going to go into there. And we're going to use our machine to go ahead and emboss. So when you're using these thicker folders, all you need is your base plate, and the instructions are right on here. Your base plate and then plate number 4. So you're going to make your sandwich. Now when you're using the embossing folder, I'm going to go ahead and put this right up to the bottom line. When you're using the embossing folder, always put it in where the fold side is. I guess it's the fold. The words I'm looking for. My words aren't working anymore. That means maybe my mind is not either. So it just goes right through like butter. And that is going to, let me move this out of the way. So you have to use the big die cut and emboss machine because the folder's too large. It won't fit on the smaller one. So when you take this out, you have this. Now if you were to go ahead and put the die over that, you could cut that out and it will cut out all your flowers. And FYI, this whole bundle of products is included in my technique for the PDF for this month. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, so we have this. Now we don't have the bumblebee color, but this color is pretty close to it, right? Or I can use the daffodil, or what was the other color? Daffodil and Mango Melody. So either one will work, but I think this one kind of looks more close to it, but it wouldn't matter. You could use any color you want, but I'm just trying to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and pull in this color. See, it's pretty close. And then all you're going to do with this is you're going to take your chalk and you're just going to go right over the top of this. Look how that pulls out that folder. Okay, just like that. But look at that. So a lot of people were saying, well, you know, is it going to rub off? Well, I'm just going to blow away the excess. Let me bring in my little ladybug to clean up some of the dust. So with this technique, yes, it will rub off. So all I'm going to do is I went in the cupboard and I found this non-aerosol hairspray. Extra Firm Control. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to go off camera with this. I'm just going to give it a couple little spritz. And if you find, well, let me do the spritz. I'm going to put it, about a foot away and just kind of spritz it a little bit. Now, let me give that just a minute. If you find that maybe some of it kind of went away, you can go right over it again with your chalk. You kind of bring some of that color back. So look at how beautiful that is. Now, a lot of times you think, oh, wow, black, you know, but I think black is classy, right? So that is a simple, simple technique. So let's go ahead and put this together. Okay, use my Stampin' Seal. Because of the folder has this really deep embossing on it, I want to make sure I use an adhesive that's, you know, going to hold up. Now, these chalks, I want to tell you, they aren't the cleanest things to work with, okay? So you may get messy with it. Tomorrow night, I'm just going to knock your socks off with what I have planned. So, of course, polished pink ribbon. Black is classy. See, Kathy, does the chalk rub off? Well, when you're using it this way, yes, it will. So if you just set it a little bit with some hairspray, you know, you should be fine with that. And just a little bit, because I noticed if you put too much, the chalk kind of dissipates. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of the ribbon around there. Find my ribbon scissors. But I like these so much better than the old chalks, and I think I probably still have the old chalks somewhere in my stash. So this is another way to make a ribbon. Wrap it around, because I'm being frugal. I love this ribbon. And we're just going to take another piece, and right from the roll, and just pull that and then just trim your edge. So that is a simple type of bow that anybody can do. And I put a little pin in my ribbon because I find if I don't, they start rolling around the room, and that is not a good thing. Okay. Okay, so let's put the rest of the card together. This on the front of here. And bring my card base in, and that on front of there. Yes, you need that ribbon. These are the in color ribbons for the new year with the colors that came out. The ribbon is very pretty. I don't know, let's put it up here this time. And then I have a piece of basic white to go on the inside. And I didn't do anything for the inside, so, you know, feel free, whoever wins the card, to put whatever you want in there. Okay, so when you're doing black, you always want to, or a dark color, you always want to put a piece of something light color inside. So now sayings, I'm going to go to this box that I have from the many messages and the other stamp set that coordinates with that, and the die that cuts them all out. And I have all my sayings done, so I mean, it's whatever you need. Let's see. What? I'm so happy to celebrate, wishing you your magical moments. I'm thinking something white on here is going to show up as opposed to the black. I think the black would be, yeah, that's too dark. So I'm just thinking the white. Well, something, what do I want? What do I want? See, this is too many decisions. How about this? Hoping your day is full of love, laughter, and joy. So that can go with for anything. So I like to keep them in this little plastic box. When I need a saying, they're already done. Ready to go. Okay, so let's bring in some dimensionals. My other scissors. I was just using them. Well, these I'll have to do. So these are the small mini dimensionals, and on the edge you have like this long piece. And here comes Dory. She wants to go in the window. Oh, I must have used that piece. I have a short piece here. I have the window open. Oh my gosh, isn't it beautiful today? The weather is absolutely perfect. Although I'm hearing in Vegas, it's not so perfect in Vegas. I'm hearing that it's super hot there. Hi, Dory. Dory's trying to go in the window. I don't know why she thinks her little body can fit. She hears the birds. I don't know if any of you can hear the birds, but the birds are very happy tonight. So she wants to come and see what are we doing in here. Dory, we're making cards. Okay, so let's put this right about there. And there you go. That is card number 1. What is the technique called? Embossed pastels? I don't know. Dry embossed pastels. Real pretty. So here was my original one. But you know what? Let's do a little more. Remember my brand new Wink of Stella? Hi, Robin. It is gorgeous weather. I'm just reading some of the comments. Need you some ribbon. How fast it came together. Okay, so let's do a little Wink of Stella. We'll do a little spritz, a little flick, flick, flick on there. Oh boy, that really shows up nice. Not sure if you can see it, but whoever wins this card, when you see this in person, it just like glitters like diamonds. Beautiful. And here was the original one, glistening just as much. So this one I used the darker color, this one I used the lighter one. But both of them look really good. Okay, so that is number 1. So real fun, easy, simple technique, right? Okay. Let's see. Let's go with the next card. So this one, we're going to be bringing in some of this beautiful sparkle grosgrain ribbon. And this is the Highland Heather. But I mean, I'll tell you, this is sparkling, beautiful, beautiful ribbon. It's a nice thick ribbon. What is it, about 1/2 inch? Probably 5/8 if you're into 8s. Probably that. So we're going to use that. And all right, let me get the card things together. Okay, so how many of you remember, I don't know, about a week or so ago, I did the Facebook Live. I was focusing on this free printout, United Through Creativity. It's a digital download. Head to my online store. You can download it. Absolutely free. Has pages and pages of pre-printed images and sayings and things like that. So if you're brand new to stamping and you don't even own a stamp set, you can download this, print it off on cardstock, and color it in, don't color it in, whatever you want to do. I have a couple more cards at the end that I'll show you when I was playing around with things left over. Absolutely free, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. This is one of the images that were included in there. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in some of my gorgeous grape. We're going to be doing some layering with these pieces, with the black and gorgeous grape. Now this piece here I had in my stash when I was running things through embossing folders. This is the, oh gosh, what is the name of that? What is the name of that folder? Hold on, I should have looked it up. But sometimes I run a whole bunch of stuff through when I'm embossing and then I go back. It's not the bark. It's the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder. It's item number 154317, page 155 in the catalog. So it looks like what would be like a plaster wall. So isn't that cool? Either side you can use. I think that's cool. So I'm going to use that as a base. And I have the... hold on. Early Espresso is going to be my card base, and this will be my inside. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and fold that. So who would think all these colors would go together, right? The grape, the espresso. So we're going to have our grape where we have our wine, our cup of coffee with our espresso. This piece goes inside like so. Okay, so this is pre-printed now, so we didn't even have to go ahead and stamp anything. And what I'm going to use for this is Stampin' Blends. Remember these? Who remembers these? These are still available. We kind of don't use these much anymore. They come in a pack. You get 3 of them. They are double tipped, so they have a tip on each end, and there's a liquid inside, which has no color to it, but you use it to blend colors. So you can use this with your watercolor pencils. You can use these with your Stampin' inks. You can use these with your soft pastels, and they're just a lot of fun. Yeah, Stampin' Blends. We hardly ever think of them anymore. So I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper, and what I want to do is I'm going to take my chalks, and I'm going to make myself a little palette. I'm just going to scratch on here. And I'm also going to need the 2 greens. Do a little blending with that. And then we'll go ahead and use this darker yellow again. I almost think it looks like Bumblebee. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off to the side and blow the dust away. Only because it's messy. But it's fun. So there's my little palette to work with. Now if you want to use whatever other colors you want to use, you know, you can go ahead and do that. So in order to make sure my blender brush is clean, you just rub it on your paper. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of the grape. And you don't want to like drag too much. You're just going to kind of go in little tiny strokes. Just like that. Okay, And then we're going to go ahead and just do the little grapes. And they can be different colors. They don't have to be perfect, you know. Grapes are not perfect in nature. I'm not being perfect when I'm coloring them in. Okay, so when I want to clean my brush, I'm just going to drag it on my paper. When you see no more color, then it's clean. They will stain your tips though, so we'll have tips that are stained. So I'm going to do my leaf, and I'm going to combine the two different colors. I think that was supposed to be a grape there. Well, we'll go back in and fix it. And then I'm going to go into the dark and kind of add a little bit more to it. Then I'm going to clean that. I think this one down here is supposed to be a grape. Well, there's green and there's purple grapes, right? Okay, so now we're going to go and we're going to do our cheese. Just like that. Okay. Am I missing? I use mine steel gray with watercolor pencils. Oh, cool. Okay, and then I'm not sure what this is. I think this is a piece of cheese too. Does anybody know? What does that look like? I'm thinking it's some sort of cheese. Now something else you can do is you can go ahead in and take your chalks and you can actually go in and add color this way. Color that in a little bit. And then you can go ahead and use your blender brush to blend that in. But we're kind of looking for like an artsy look. We're not really looking for anything that's going to be perfect. Stampin' Up! Has done all the work for us by putting these little shaded areas in. And then when I was looking at this, because first I wasn't going to do this technique on this, because I thought, well, what am I going to do with the bread, right? Well, why not combine? We can go ahead and combine our tools, right? So what I thought I would do was I would go ahead, I would do a little bit of coloring on here, but I'm going to bring in my light crumb cake, because I don't want my bread to look like, you know, it was moldy. Okay, so there we go. That looks good. I'm going to clean that, and then I'm just going to bring in my Stampin' Blends. I'm going to just kind of outline a little bit, add a little bit of color here. A little bit on the crust. Let me use the other tip, be able to get in better with that. Yes, that's better. The brush tip. Just kind of go along my bread a little bit. You can also go around your cheese a little bit. Combine the textures. And you'll see this doesn't take a whole lot of work. So if you're not into coloring, let's just go with these little crumbs here. A little bit in the bread. So there, what do you think? Pretty good, right? So let's bring Stella in before we put our card together. Now she kind of does a good job on coloring in and blending. Just squeezing her into the lid here. Now, do I have another one? I'm thinking that one's... Where's my new one? Stella is hiding on me again. Here we go. Here's the new one. I'm squeezing it a little bit, using the lid so that it doesn't... There we go. I'm going to go over my glass. You know, our glass kind of has a little shine. And a little bit over our grapes. I'm just going to kind of go over everything. Don't want to leave anything out. Okay, it's good enough, right? It is good. So there it is. Real simple, easy cleaning. I'm going to put my lid back on here. Now there was a, somebody a while ago had a little solution that you can go to refill your blender pens. So I don't know what it was, but I remember a while ago they were very popular, and now we kind of, you know, we get new tools and we kind of forget about the old ones. So they want to come out and play too. Just going to do some layering of my different pieces here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm thinking I may need a little bit more on this crust. Okay. All right, so let's bring in our cards. So now on the inside, we're going to have a, because this is the espresso, so it's kind of dark. So we're going to go ahead and put a piece of the basic white on the inside. Oops, got some chalk on there. All right, just like that. And what I want to do with this is I want to incorporate that purple ribbon. So again, I have a pin. Now this one I was lucky enough to keep the plastic on, so that kind of helps. And for this bow, this side, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back, and I'm going to wrap it around like I did before. Like that. And just make sure this is going to fit. Okay, maybe I want to go over. This one must be a little bit larger. Okay, let's just move that ribbon over a little bit more. For some reason, when I printed this the one time, it printed larger than the other one. So I don't know what the setting was on the printer, maybe, or something. But this square is larger than my sample one. All right, that's good. That'll be good. Okay, so let's put, because again, we have an embossing folder, so you want to make sure you use a good adhesive. So that's why I'm using the Stampin' Seal. And this is going to go over here, like this. Oh. Okay, now what I want to do with this is I'm going to make a bow. And because this ribbon is so nice and flat, wait till you see how flat the bow is going to be. So you're going to make a loop. You're going to take this piece, wrap it around. So you have your finger holding it. Wrap it around your finger. And where this finger is holding it, in that little hole, is where you want to push that ribbon through. And pull it tight. And there you have a real nice little flat bow. Trim that. Make sure you have 2 pair of snips. One pair is for cutting paper and one pair is for cutting ribbon. You will never be dissatisfied. Now look how pretty that looks. So in order to put that on, we're going to use some glue dots. Our mini glue dots. Just like that. And this will go over here like that. And then we're going to go ahead and use our dimensionals to raise up our image. I freeze up. Looks like I froze in my... Oh, I think I'm back. I hope you guys are still there. I kept trying to reconnect. Sorry, don't know what happened. I mean, I upgraded my internet thing. So hope you're all still there. If you're not, come on back in. Yeah, that was on my end. I don't know what happened. Okay, well, I'm still here. So, anywho, we add that to there, and our white inside, wasn't sure where it stopped working. So, sorry about that. Yep, back up. I don't know what happened. I mean, I have it on Do Not Disturb. I followed all the rules. So happy to hear of your exciting news. Congratulations. I think that's appropriate. Yay, you're here. So this, because we popped that up, we're just going to go ahead and glue this down. Yeah, all of a sudden I saw on my screen and nothing was moving, and I'm like, uh-oh. So hopefully you'll all find your way back. So there we go. There's card number 2. I think that's kind of cute. I think my bread needs a little more Stella on it. My cheese, I'm sorry. Oh, that's the wrong one. Now where did I put Stella? I think she's hiding. Anybody see Stella? Now where did she go? That woman. Oh, here she is. I'm going to add more glistening to my cheese. Why this isn't coming out for me tonight? There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave her right there. So there we go. So here was my original sample. And can you see that the one printed out a little bit larger than the other? And I'm not really sure. Oh, that one I added a little bit of blue. Wait, hold on. Add a little bit of blue to the, let's see what happens if I use Stella to color. Oh, she's like very dark. Add a little bit of shading on that glass. There we go. See, you could use your wink of Stella too. So there, I think that looks much better. Okay, so that is card number 2 using the Stampin' Blends. And I have one more card, if you have the time, that I wanted to use another one of the printouts because I printed out a whole bunch of them. So this is this kind of flower. Does anybody know what this is? Because if you do, let me know. And, okay, so for this one, I want to use, I love this ribbon. This is the black organza ribbon, the glitter organza. Edelweiss? Isn't that a song? Edelweiss, Edelweiss. I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, and I think this is Bermuda Bay piece of Whisper White. Basic white for the inside. Let me turn my colors around. I'm so bad with colors anymore. I don't have all the labels on my ink pads. Pear Pizzazz. There we go. Basic black. And this is another one of the printouts from The Sound of Music. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my colors over because I'm going to use, and I have no idea what color this flower is supposed to be or anything like that. So don't ask. I chose colors that I wanted it to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the chalks to color. So I'm just going to do a little bit over the center, and I'm going to make the center of these flowers this the yellow color. And then I'm going to go ahead with purple, and I'm going to lightly color in the purple. Oops, outside the line. Maybe I'll do better going this way. And you're thinking, well, that looks like a hot mess, so just wait. Everything starts off like a hot mess, but turns out hopefully good, right? I'm just going and using this as a coloring tool. Okay, like that. Then I'm just going to use my finger. I'm going to go around the yellow, and then just kind of rub it off, and then I'm going to go along the purple. Like that. So the yellow, and it's okay if they blend together, and the purple. You can go ahead and add a little bit more if you want, or you can scratch off on your paper And I'm going to kind of color in the background a little bit. Like that. And then I'm going to go with the green. So if you don't really like to color, these pastels might be just your ticket, because you don't have to be exact. I'm going to go with the darker green to add a little bit more. And I didn't even have to stamp. How about that? Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and blend in that green a little bit just with my finger. And everybody has fingers, right? So everybody can do it. You can also use a dauber, but maybe you don't have that. You can use a sponge. Might not have that either. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to use a little bit of hand sanitizer just to wipe up my fingers. Okay, so we're going to bring Stella back and put my chalks back there. And this time I'm going to tap. You can also take her and color it in. Now you see what it does when you color in? It kind of changes the look of the color. So Stella definitely would be a good tool to use for coloring. Okay. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but it just makes a nice glistening effect. So now we're going to go ahead and put our card together. And put this on the green. The pear Pastels. And then this on the black. Let me check that size of that black, because that looks a little large. Go ahead and fold this. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead with the black ribbon. And we're going to do that same technique like we did before. Wrap our ribbon around. Actually, I think I want my ribbon up a little higher. Yeah, I do. I want my ribbon a little higher. Oh, not that high. Happy medium here. I think this will be good. Oh, that's just perfect. Okay. Ribbon, scissors. Okay. Too high, too low, kind of like the Three Little Bears. Is that what they call it? Yeah, that was the name of that, right? Three Little Bears. Then let's see, what kind of bow do I want for this? And let's do, now if you do this bow, oh look, there must have been a splice in it. Unless, no, I don't think I had that cut. Who knows? Well, if you do a bow like this, the one good thing about this is if you're like me and can't decide, so if you put that there, you can easily pull it down. Maybe you want the bow to go there, or maybe you want the bow to go there. You know, maybe there was a zhuzh part there and you want to cover that up, you can put your bow there. Love that. And I like the little sparkle that that piece of ribbon gives to it, and a little bit of wink of Stella. I think it needs more, because the more the better. So let me put my inside. Now, I don't have any saying on this. You might be wondering, well, why? Well, because I think it's too pretty. I don't want to put anything and cover that up. Okay, so let's add a couple little pieces of bling to this, because I think it just is calling for some bling. So some of our basic rhinestones. And I don't know why that is hanging on like that, but it is. And I know I need my take your pick tool. Who wants to be looking for that right now? Okay, a little bit of that. And let's bring Stella back in. So get yourself a Stella. Get yourself some of these ribbons. Look how pretty that card is. So here was my original one. And you could see the different colors. This one with the Wink of Stella, it kind of changed the coloring on there. This one I did not color with the Wink of Stella. So you can kind of see the difference between the two. So let me show you a couple other things that I did. Let me throw all this in the basket. So when I printed off, remember the, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, when I was focusing on this, these printouts for free. Here was some of the other cards that I hadn't completed yet, that I had just played around with. So this is another one here for you through thick and thin. This one was colored with the Stampin' blends and a little bit of sponging going around the outside. And then the inside, just a piece of white. Because, I mean, excuse me, a lot of times you make the cards and you might not know what you want to use it for. So if you keep it blank inside, you could pretty much put anything inside. So that was one of them. Here was another card. This one was colored all in using the Stampin' blends. So you can see the difference. Let me get the other one. You can see the difference in the coloring, how it looks, you know, by using the blender pens and the Stampin' blends. Definitely the Stampin' blends really pull out the color, and lots of Wink of Stella on that one. And this one kind of folds. It's kind of like a fold over that folds over. Kind of a fun way to fold your card. And then of course this one here, I love this one, We Belong Together. And this one is one of those pull out where I use the scallop dies. And this one is just, it's scored at 2 3/4, folded back. And I don't know, I think I'm getting bad internet again. It's looking fuzzy to me. So I don't know what is up with that. Nothing else is running in the house. So that is that card. So before I totally lose you all, maybe I have already. No, it looks like it's still. So we have 3 cards to give away tonight. So we have this one. And we have this one. And we have this one. All right. So I did pre-select numbers, if I can find them. Where did I put it? Oh, there they are. Okay, so for card number 1, which will be this card. Yes, fanciful. Very nice. Thank you. Pretty and simple. So before I lose my internet again, and I apologize for that. I don't really have control over that. It's stupid Service Electric. A number between 1 and 10 for the first card giveaway. So I have a number picked. So start your guessing. For the first card. I'm going to start tidying up. Mary for 2, nope. Kathy 9. Fran 1, no. Michelle 6, no. Kay 5, no. Fran 10, no. Kathy 2, no. Fran 2, no. Michelle 8, no. Fran 9, no. Fran 5, no. Mary 8, no. Michelle, number 3. Michelle. Okay, I'll put your name in there. I'll mail that off tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to go with card number 2 with the wine and the congratulations. Okay, stop your guessing. Okay, stop the guessing. We're going to go on for card number 2. Hold off. We're not starting yet. We're waiting for everybody to stop guessing. Okay, yay, Michelle. Okay, here we go. Okay, so for this card, a number between 1 and 10. Number between 1 and 10. No, between 1 and 10. 9, no. 4, no. I think next time I'm going to pick a different way to do this. Fran, number 5. Fran, you're the lucky winner. Card number 2. That will go off to you in the mail tomorrow. You can use that for whatever saying you want it to be. Okay, and stop your guessing. We have one more card. Once I see some congrats or yay or something, then we can start with this one. Okay, there's a yay, Fran. Okay, so for card number 3, a number between 1 and 10. And begin. You're welcome. Nine. Yes, number 9, Kathy. Woo, you made that easy. Kathy, and I'll have that for you for class tomorrow, Kathy. Unless you want me to mail it. If you like to get happy mail, I can mail it. All right, so that is for Kathy. So really fun cards using the soft pastels. I hope you give them a try. Place an order. Don't forget using the host code. With the $35 order, you'll get the PDF tutorials. With the $50 order, before shipping and tax, using the host code, which is posted up above here at the top of my page, you get the PDF, and you'll also get a free embellishment in celebration of my Stampiversary. All right, well, congratulations to everybody. Don't forget, I won't be here next Thursday, but I will be back on, I believe, will that be July 1st? I'm thinking July 1st. So we won't have a final mystery stamping. We will start off with the first Thursday of the month is Coffee and a Card. So it'll be something fun. It involves all the way through fun card that I know you're going to love. So thanks everyone for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Congrats to the winners. Thank you so much. Yes, we are going to have a ball. We are going to have a great time. Those of you that are coming tomorrow night to the class, be sure to bring along your basic supplies, which includes your adhesive, your bone folder, your scissors, your, I don't know, whatever else you like to use when you're creating cards. Your basic thing. All your supplies will be cut and prepared for you, and all your other items will be there at class for you. So, oh, you're welcome. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Be safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.